Hello, girls and boys. Welcome to Storytime Fun. We hope you enjoy it. Today's story is out of the Bible Stories for Children book, as retold by Jeffrey Horn and Arthur Kavanagh. And today's story is called Daniel in the Lion's Den. In the 3rd year of the reign of the Jewish king Jehoiakim, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, attacked Jerusalem, the city of the Jews, and conquered it. After he conquered the city, Nebuchadnezzar told his chief servant to choose from among the captured Israelites the handsomest and most able young men. These young men he taught the language of the Babylonians so that they could serve in his court. Among those chosen to serve Nebuchadnezzar was a young man named Daniel, to whom God had given great knowledge and understanding. After Nebuchadnezzar died, Daniel also served his son Belshazzar. One night, King Belshazzar gave a splendid feast for 1,000 guests. While everyone was eating and drinking, a mysterious hand suddenly appeared. In silence, it wrote 4 strange words across the wall of the palace. Mene, mene, tekel, upharsin. Trembling, the king called in his wise men to explain the mysterious writing. But none of them could understand the words. Then the queen remembered that Daniel could explain dreams and signs. "Send for Daniel at once," ordered Belshazzar. When Daniel saw the strange words, he knew their meaning at once. "You have worshipped gods of silver, gold, and brass, of iron and wood and stone," Daniel said, "but you have not praised the true God, who holds your life in his hands." Here, then, is the meaning of the 4 words. Mene, mene, God has decided to end your rule. Tekel, God has seen that you have not led a good life. Upharsin, your kingdom will be divided after your death. That night, Belshazzar was killed, and Darius became king. King Darius picked 120 princes to rule his kingdom, and 3 presidents to rule the princes. Of these, Daniel was the most important. The princes did not like being ruled by Daniel, for he was both a foreigner and a Jew, so they began to plot against him. One day, the princes came to Darius. "O king," they said, "these are hard times for Babylon. There are many people asking the gods for different things in different ways and in different languages. No wonder our lives are confused, but we have thought of a way to put an end to this confusion. You should make a new law that says that for the next 30 days, no one may ask a favor of any god or any man but you, our great and wise king." "But what happens if someone prays to other gods?" asked Darius. "He will be thrown into the lion's den," the princes answered. Darius took the advice of the princes and signed the new law. Now the princes of Babylon made this law because they knew that Daniel would surely break it. Each day he prayed 3 times to the God of Israel, but the king did not know this. When Daniel heard about this new law, he went into his house, kneeled down, and gave thanks to God, as he always did. The princes watched Daniel, and then they rushed to the king. "You must punish Daniel," they said. "He has broken the new law." The king was very upset at this, for he loved and trusted Daniel. He spent many hours trying to think of some way to spare Daniel, but the princes kept reminding the king that in Babylon no law could ever be changed. So the king ordered Daniel thrown into the lion's den. "Your God, whom you serve so well, will find a way to save you," said Darius, as his soldiers closed the mouth of the cave with a stone. Then the king went back to his palace. He could not eat and did not sleep that whole night. As soon as the sun rose, Darius rushed to the lion's den. "Daniel," he cried. "Daniel, was your God able to save you?" "O king, may you live forever," called a voice from deep inside the cave. "My God sent an angel to shut the lions' mouths, so no harm came to me." The king was so happy that he could hardly wait for his soldiers to open the cave. To punish the princes who plotted against Daniel, Darius ordered them thrown into the lion's den. Then he sent a letter to everyone in the kingdom saying, "Let every man in my kingdom respect the God of Daniel, for he is the living God who has saved Daniel from the lions." Well, that's it for today. See you next time.